The Friendship Torch in the fourth round and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Taking a look at San Antonio, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, the Kings, a couple spots below. Now Sacramento starting five. De'Aaron Fox out there with Richmond. Then there's Demarcus Cousins. Then there's Stojakovic. And it's Divac in power forward. And for the Spurs, Murray and Walker are the guards. Robinson is out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan Pirtle's checked in for Robinson. Myers-Leonard comes in for Tim Duncan. Gallinari, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Johnson in for Walker. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Leonard with the ball. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. A floater.
Damn, Stein, you didn't try to get a hand
and
up.
Already, they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Bibby with the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Washington Wizards. It's to Gallinari. And here is Pirtle. There's the pass to Johnson. Leonard on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From 18 feet away. They get the rebound. Pirtle. And the rejection by Kawhi Stein.
Kawhi Stein in great position to reject that shot.
They grab their own miss. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. The feed to Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mike Bibby.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
First one falls for him.
And Pirtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Biyombo is checked in for Myers-Leonard. Vassell comes in for Gallinari. And it's Mills in for Murray. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Bagley against Johnson.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss. He's going to be disappointed.
And for
he shouldn't even been able to hold me.
58% the offense is falling right now early for them. And the foul on Mike Bibby. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
For San Antonio, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he can't get the first one.
And for the Kings,
Post Cousins. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A nice job of scanning the floor on the pick and roll, and then Cousins terrific at rolling hard after the screen.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. On the floor for Sacramento.
Oh, my God.
Richmond is out there with
freezing
him.
shit.
Then there's Divac. Then there's Demarcus Cousins. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3 slot. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our...
What is it doing? Why did it not pull up the passing icon?
The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Spurs trail by 8. Walker surveying the floor. And he lays it straight in. Walker's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. And there's Demarcus Cousins on the assist by Bibby. Cousins has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Kings. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Walker the pass to Murray. Gallinari against Stojakovic. Gallinari outside. Just 5 to shoot. That was Stojakovic. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Divac against Walker. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings.
Sacramento ball. Team substitution.
Kings leading now by 8. Richmond dishes to Bibby. And the foul on Mike Bibby.
What?
That's his third foul.
And that's the tough part of it.
I'm up here pressing the control. I'm actually pulling back on the control to back up.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Drives to the hoop. Stojakovic against Gallinari. On the wing. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Walker the pass to Gallinari. 1:15 left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot. On deep. Rebound by the Kings. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's Stojakovic missing.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
Kind of like playing in a rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Cousins. And Then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray outside. Pass to Duncan. Bibby against Murray.
I was trying to make him go towards Cousins' side.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Bibby. Here's Cousins. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Oh, he got that.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point
I just thought about,
lead.
wait, I can't
They're shooting
play.
the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
I think
David.
he's not going to let me stay on.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports,
I think he's gonna
everybody.
let me
Ernie
stay
Johnson,
on, locked
Shaquille
on.
O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Big fella, what's your take on Sacramento so far?
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Yo, what up?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Johnson. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Pirtle, and it's Mills, and it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. Heel kicks to Kawhi Stein. Deep 2 from Bibby, and he buries that one, trailing the rim on the way down.
He passed it
Bibby's
too late.
got 6, and it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. That's to Biyombo. Here's Mills, 7 points in the game. To the paint,
What are you doing?
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Pirtle.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Why they make me throw the pass so damn late?
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Yes, that goes in. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bibby. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker.
They still doing the same thing they did before. I had to restart this game twice because they were just trying to force the win.
For the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out
now they still doing it
and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Mills.
Look at this.
Bibby picking up that last basket.
Turning sideways and shit.
Inside. And it's Pirtle.
What are y'all doing?
The assist by Mills. Pirtle's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mills. The second effort. And Pirtle lays it up and in. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run,
shouldn't even brought college time back over
from inside the paint.
It's a fucking waste.
Now, here is Bibby, covered by Mills.
Big hops.
Why does he go for a dunk on this one?
Absolutely. And
you know, the other times he be going for layups when he be wide open.
Going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Mills after the Kings pick up 2. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Billy Cauley-Stein.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Leonard, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Alinari comes in for Devin Vassell. And Jones subbed in for Patty Mills. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Bagley. Now, here is Halliburton.
What the fuck play is this then? That wasn't meant to get him open. Why the fuck? Oh my God, bro. The fuck?
To the inside.
Look at this shit. You see what I'm saying? They trying to force the Spurs to win.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Why?
By Leonard.
There's some good commitment from Myers Leonard on defense.
Why?
There.
Why did he
Gets his
change?
hands up and swats that one away.
Here's Johnson, and that comes off the assist.
They trying to see what I'm saying, man. They trying to force this fucking win.
Up to 6 now for San Antonio. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Jones. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Leonard. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson from outside doesn't get it to drop for him. Shots continuing to
They
fall.
trying to force them to win, bro.
Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm about to go back and play this shit as cousins. Because they just not finished. I'm about to take control of the game from the jump.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Get about 3 or 4 stops in a row. get something put together defensively. Offense will take care of itself. Both teams are scoring. Somebody's got to play D.
And Greg Popovich would very much like for his some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Duncan. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. This Mills in for Jones. Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Bibby comes in for Richmond.
Why is Bibby playing for Richmond?
Sitting on the bench. Here's who Luke Walton's going with. Parker out there with Holmes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Bibby. And it's Cousins. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball.
Why would he go off with that hand instead of protecting the ball?
There, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
They need this. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
Bibby against Johnson. Now, here is Bibby. Guarded closer. Down low. And Pirtle sends it back.
All that dribbling.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard against Parker. And Parker with the block. And now Bibby pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities
I did all that dribbling
to get a lot more
to get the ball to him.
1:51 left in the game. Leonard against Parker. That shot missing, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Now, here is Bibby. Parker outside. Puts up a three. It's good. The assist.
Parker.
Bibby's got his 6th assist on the night.
And
why he gone, buddy?
Why
my boy gone, buddy?
I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cousins.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Stolen by Bibby. To the middle. And there's Demarcus Cousins on the assist by Bibby.
The assist.
Bibby's got his 7th assist here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Now here's Richmond. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
Come back.
And there's the pass to Stojakovic. Back to Bibby, and stolen by
I told
Murray.
you to shoot it. Why are you passing the ball?
And the foul on Mike Bibby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
At the line for San Antonio, DeJounte Murray. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Leonard, he's checked in for Robinson. Biombo checks in for Tim Duncan. Vassell, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Now, here is Bibby. Inside, Divac.
Vlade.
The jam by Divac.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the Spurs with possession.
Actually, it's 2 teams that need
the Kings getting the bucket. Murray outside. Passes it to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Get off the court.
Bibby with it.
Yeah, I'm getting the ball to the ref.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
David, thank
That's
you.
my boy, but I'm still doing that.
That'll wrap it up, folks.
I kind of want to go put Jabari on the team and play as him.
Kevin Harlan saying thanks for
Get him
watching.
built up.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
He had like 2 or 3 swats on Kawhi. Yeah, I told you he had like 3. I'm trying to think, which one should I really move? Cousins or Vlade? I don't know. Oh, Bibby had a dunk earlier. Oh, let me see. Or was that the other game?